Hey guys, welcome to Operation Crypto price analysis video on Polkadot today. We've not covered it for around a month now, and ever since then we've had a significant pullback, which is very similar to the rest of the market. So if you just take a quick look at Bitcoin, we're malingering between 29,500 and 30,500, and we're just waiting for that next move. Is this a bottom? I do not know, but usually when you get these capitalization wicks or these areas where we've had a bit of a dump, look at that wick there, we went to push on, big wick there, went to push on, and you get my drift. Every time we've had a big type of wick, we have pushed on, and hopefully this is that wick now where we do push on, because we're starting to form a bit of a demand zone here, and fingers crossed price may start to push up and go on and target this region up around 34 to 35k. If we manage to get back above there for the next few weeks, it might be alright. We've had 7 weekly red candles now for Bitcoin. Historically, it's the worst ever period for Bitcoin, so let's not make it 8 weeks, and hopefully we can get a bit of a push to the upside. In terms of Polkadot, same has happened really. With most altcoins, we've seen some significant pullbacks. If you look at this from the all-time highs up at $55 to that lowest point there, we've done an 86% drop, which is quite substantial really. I mean, a lot of altcoins have done up to 95-96% pullbacks, and I think 86% for Polkadot is a bit extreme, to be honest. I think it's one of the strongest assets that we have available to us. So for me, yeah, it just seemed a bit of a crazy shakeout, but it is what it is, isn't it? And personally, I'm staking a bag of Polkadot, and I've got no intention of selling, and I'll just keep staking for years and years and just keep building those Polkadot up. Long-term investment for me, this. I just see such significant upside potential with the amount of power chains that come on board, new projects, bigger ecosystem, and generally just a great team. I mean, we've got the Web3 Oracle, which is pretty much Gavin Wood, who pretty much was the first person to mention it. Everything that this chain has got is going for it in great terms. So price is not favorable at the minute, but it is what it is, and it's just giving us that opportunity. I've got 2 levels marked up. So we've got this wick back here where we wicked down prior to the 2021 pump in January. We went on to create some new all-time highs. It was obviously after we had a major dip here, and then we've hit it again. So we've hit that region at $7.25. There's one more region I've got marked up down below, which is here down at 456. That's pretty much my buy zone. I bought most of my Polkadot between $4 and $6. So that's where I bought mine. And yes, I did ride it all the way up and all the way down, but like I say, it's a long-term investment for me, so I'm not too worried. In hindsight, probably should have taken profit, but it is what it is, and I'm happily staking that. So if you're looking for some buys on this, we're currently into this level of, we're back into this level of support now, aren't we? Fingers crossed we do manage to stay above this, because if we lose this level again where we've hit here, it was a major level of resistance, support. If we manage to maintain this price action above it, things will be okay. If Bitcoin gets a shakeout though, and the price drops through this level of support, you're going to look at buys down at 725 again. And just keep some tether spare, some stable assets, whatever you got on the side. If it's BTC you're going to buy it with, we'll take a look at Bitcoin chart in a minute. Keep some on the side just in case we do drop down, and DCAing down at these levels could be a game changer. So, I mean, personally, I think now is a great time to buy. I've bought some more Polkadot. I bought some at $10 on my nose. I did a video on that the other day. So yeah, this is the level where personally I think you should start DCAing. So we'll talk about some levels. I think this area bang in the middle here around 1050 should be where you should place your first order. Then I would ladder them all the way down to 453, maybe whatever you want to do, but potentially maybe at least 3 to 4 orders within that block there, and we'll put a rectangle there and we'll see if we can get some orders filled within that region. So we've got 1058 there, and we'll do it all the way down. So we'll change that box to a different colour, say we'll have it yellow. That's a buy zone box. If anything comes within that box, we will buy it up, and we're just above it now. Like I say, we're pushing back up above this level of support, and if we do manage to rotate and keep it as support, then we're going to start looking up some next levels. So that's for levels to potentially buy. If we're looking to accumulate or take profit, I'm probably going to jump onto the weekly time frame and just see if we can identify a few key levels. I mean, this is the area to get through in it. Once we get back above these two double bottom here, as you can see on them candle closures there on that weekly time frame, I think that personally is a decent level to skim some profit off. And it's not a million miles away from there. I mean, it's like 1263, so in terms of percentage gain from there to there, you're talking over 6-7%. But if you're looking to accumulate and swing, or even take profit if you manage to buy down here, then I think it could be a decent level. And then you're really looking up towards this level around here. I mean, this double top here could also be a bit of a decent area to take profit, which is miles away, $23. I think last time we did a video was last month, and it was up hanging about that area or somewhere around there, and that would have been a decent area to take profit. But now I think if you're looking to take profit, we'll start selling from 12.70 and just ladder those orders all the way up to $23. There's a bit of a bottom which has formed there as well. You've got several wicks tapping that area, so at $16. So like you do when the price is coming down and you're DCAing, when the price is going up, also dollar cost average out as well, so it keeps laddering out on the way up, laddering on the way down, and that's the best way you're going to do it. Because remember, if you've been into crypto over the last 6 months, the last year, or even the last 5 years, and you've still not learned to take major profit, it's all about taking profit. I know, especially on the major caps, maybe not the low caps, and they're still obviously going to take profit, but there's a lot bigger potential to make bigger money on the lower caps, depending on how much you can allocate to crypto. But for me, I think now taking profit is going to be the go-to thing for the next 6 to 18 months, because a lot of people have been wrecked and want to start seeing some money come back in. So when we start to see the price action return to these levels up at $23, I think you'll start to see significant profit taking on that way up. And personally, I think that's a profit taking level which I may consider. I've bought an actual bag down here, like I said, at $10. And if I can sell it around $20 to $23, 100% that move, take that capital back out, and then we'll leave the rest in to add to those long-term bags. I'll probably start adding a bit more to my staking bags soon as well. I think that earning that, it's maybe between 15 and 18% staking rewards per year on an entire bag, I think it could be definitely something that you should be striving to achieve. Just a couple of other indicators. If we go back to the daily, we did get the RSI touching that oversold territory there, which was 23-24%, and it usually is a great time to buy when you hit it on the daily. I don't think we've ever had we've never had the RSI that low once we had the new tokenomics of Polkadot. Because remember, it did change at some stage back in, I remember it in August of 2020. I was still researching it then and thinking, oh, do I buy? But I wish I bought a lot more back at those prices. But yeah, the RSI has never been down to this level on my daily time frame, so that could be a telling sign that we potentially may have bottomed out. I'm not going to say we have, but it just gives you that fuzzy feeling that it's never been that low, and bulls may want to start pushing back up to some decent levels, way above that $12 and back up towards $23. Couple of other things, we'll just put moving averages on the 20 and the 50, and obviously we've had a bearish crossover here back on the 12th of April. For any type of bullish price action, the price really needs to reclaim this moving average 20, which is close to that level of resistance which I marked out at 12.65. Once the price does get back above this level of resistance, flip it to support and get back above that moving average, we then can target that moving average 50. Once the trading is starting to get back above that 50 there, that's when you'll probably potentially start to see a bit of a crossover and a moving averages around here, and price will hopefully hug it back up to $23, which will be that target that we've mentioned throughout this video. Finally, we'll just take a look at the .BTC pairing. Not too sure what's going on there, but I've probably looked at some buy zones in the past. Yeah, a bit of a crazy chart. Let's get rid of that and get rid of that. This was a buy zone which I probably said on my last video. I said, look, this is a great level to buy at around 3,700 satoshis, and we've wicked all the way down to 2,700 satoshis. It is what it is. I mean, personally, I think we're still going to reject off this region here. I'm expecting Bitcoin to regain some market momentum at some stage. Dominance of Bitcoin across the market is still around 44%. If that pushes up to 50%, you're probably going to see us revisit this area down here. So if you're looking for buys, I'd start potentially placing some orders around 2,600 satoshis and then take profit up here at around 5,100 sats. But that's going to do it. That's my thoughts on Polkadot today. Just to finish up with, I'm going to talk about BlockFi.com. It's a platform I'm using on a daily basis, just to earn a bit of passive income, because you know these markets are horrific. I've been using BlockFi. I actually have my Bitcoin in there, and I'm earning up to 11% APY with a BlockFi interest account. Interest accrues daily, but then it is paid monthly in Bitcoin into your account. So something that you should go in and at least check it out. If you do sign up with that link in the description of this video, once you deposit, you can potentially earn up to $250 just for signing up. So definitely check it out. But that's going to do it. That is my thoughts on Polkadot today. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed. Hit that like button, and I'll catch you next time.